ValveTime.net.
Hi, and welcome to the ValveTime News. Each week, we'll bring you the biggest talking points regarding Valve software and the community. Now, the news. You might remember the amount of noise that was made last year about Valve and their future plans for developing gaming hardware. Well, this week saw the arrival of the Consumer Electronics Show, aka CES 2013 in Las Vegas, Nevada, where Valve appeared with their own booth and some big reveals. Early in the week, graphics card developer Nvidia revealed one of their latest projects, titled Project Shield. The device, shown here, appears as a traditional controller with an attached screen which functions as a portable gaming device capable of playing the latest PC games. What we're interested in, however, is Nvidia's partnership with Valve to use the device's mobile game streaming system in conjunction with Steam's Big Picture mode to provide easy access to gamers' libraries. Big Picture mode was widely showcased with the device on stage, which also highlighted the potential for dual-screen gaming in a manner similar to Nintendo's recently released Wii U console. In similar news from CES 2013, Xi3, a modular computer developer, unveiled the first official Valve-licensed SteamBox. The device shown here is currently named Piston and is designed as an extremely small but powerful and tough modular PC capable of running modern games through Steam's Big Picture mode. While the device may function in a fashion similar to that of traditional consoles, it is substantially more powerful, boasting an integrated graphics card and a quad-core processor with speeds around 3.2 GHz, which isn't half bad for something which can easily fit in your hand. The Piston is also more versatile than traditional consoles as it features a modular structure which allows users to easily upgrade the device with updated hardware parts in order to keep up to date on the technological developments. While the Piston is most definitely a SteamBox, it isn't the last one we'll see. Not only were these two additional SteamBox PCs demonstrated at Valve's CES booth, Gabe Newell also confirmed that more were in the works. The Verge managed to interview Gabe regarding a variety of topics, including the ideas behind the SteamBox concept and Windows 8. Gabe mentioned that Valve themselves will be revealing their own pre-built PC later this year, which will run Steam's Big Picture mode off a Linux operating system and will feature a customizable design which is not some locked box by any stretch of the imagination. While we'd love to talk to you about all the juicy details from the interview here, we really don't have the time since it's packed with new information. So head on over to our site via the links in the description to read all about Valve's hardware projects, partnerships, and interviews straight from CES 2013. We'll also include a link in the description to the most recent episode of the Nerdist podcast in which Gabe Newell makes an appearance to talk about a variety of topics. Remember last week when we pretty much begged Jeff Keighley to send us his Half-Life Alpha disc, which dates back to 1997? Well, the next best thing happened earlier this week when a member of the Reddit community known as JackalJazer uploaded the contents of a similar preview alpha disc onto the internet for us all to enjoy. The disc contains Half-Life version 0.52, which includes a variety of screenshots, trailers, and content from the game. We were amazed to be able to go back and investigate these old game assets after so long. We also created a short ValveTime Spotlight video, which focuses on our impressions of the alpha build alongside an analysis of what did and didn't make it into the final game. A link to our Spotlight will be provided on screen at the end of this video. Our investigator Barnes recently unearthed some previously unseen screenshots of the cancelled Half-Life 2 Episode 4 project, also dubbed Return to Ravenholm. The project was being developed by Arcane Studios around 2006 and was intended to be a spin-off Half-Life title set sometime before the end of Episode 2, which would see the player return to Ravenholm in a brand new storyline. In the past, we've uncovered animations developed for the game in a work portfolio of an Arcane Studios designer, but we've never seen what the game may have looked like until now. You can check out the screenshots at the link to ValveTime.net in the description, while a link available on screen now leads to a roundup of all of Episode 4's media content in a video we released earlier this week. Dota 2 received its weekly update earlier this week, which introduced a new hero, Medusa. As a ranged agility hero, Medusa is perfect as a late-game carry who is extremely farm-dependent in order to be effective. Her ultimate, titled Stone Gaze, allows Medusa to drastically change the tide of a team fight by slowing her enemies by turning them into stone with her gaze for a 5-second duration. The game also received a small UI addition in the form of a Courier Haste button, while icons for upcoming hero Tusk, assets for soon-to-be-released hero Troll Warlord, and a currently unreleased mount for Chen were also added to the game files. Lena, Broodmother, and Husker all received their first cosmetic item sets in the update, all of which can be now purchased from the Dota 2 store. Links to DotaCinema's Medusa hero preview and Cyborg Matt's changelog analysis can be found in the video description. A post on the Team Fortress 2 blog earlier this week announced that Valve would officially retire the first set of hats from the game in about 2 weeks' time. In a surprise post to the blog, Saxton Hale delivered the news that the Batter's Helmet, Soldier's Stash, Pyro's Beanie, Demoman's Fro, Football Helmet, Mining Light, Prussian Pickelhaube, Trophy Belt, and Fancy Fedora would all be removed from the game's store and drop system sometime around the 24th of January 2013. These 9 hats were officially the first to be added to the game after the secret announcement page was discovered during the Sniper vs. Spy update. While these hats are currently some of the most plentiful in the game, we believe this upcoming change will significantly reduce their availability and is a move by Valve deliberately designed to change the Team Fortress 2 trading economy by increasing the rarity of older items in order to boost their community trading price. The items will no longer be available from the store, drop system, or through crafting as of 2 weeks' time, so get them while you can. The hats themselves will not be removed from the game, simply the manners in which players can receive or purchase them. A full FAQ is available on the Team Fortress 2 blog, which you can visit by clicking on a link in the video description. Counter-Strike Global Offensive also received a small patch this week, which introduced a report server feature. The UI option, shown here, allows players to send negative feedback related to server management, performance, and listings directly to Valve in order to potentially improve the game experience for all. The CSGO ongoing content team have also promised there is a lot more in store for CSGO fans, including the upcoming edition of the map workshop. A link to the update changelog will be available in the video description, and we really need to come up with another phrase for that. A little while ago, we told you about the 1:1 scale replica of the Gravity Gun, a new product from NECA, one of Valve's official merchandise partners. Well, the Gravity Gun is now officially available for pre-order for $149 from a variety of select retailers. The full list of retailers can be found in a list and a post on NECA's blog, which you can find in a link in the video description. Lastly, a community modder known as TextFamGuy1 has released an updated version of his Surface Tension Uncut mod. The mod includes a true to the original extended and updated version of the Surface Tension chapter from the original Half-Life, something which was cut down and missing from the original release of Black Mesa. Another mod for a mod known as Black Mesa Uplink was released last year and functions as a reconstructed version of the original Uplink demo for Half-Life. Links to both of these mods in their ModDB pages will be available, and you know where it is. You might have noticed that we skipped ValveTime trivia time last week, so let's start 2013 off with an easy first question. What was the name of Team Fortress 2's first unlockable weapon which was announced but never released? Let us know in the comments below. Extra brownie points go to anyone who can mention the item's specific stats, the reason why it was never released, and the name of the weapon which ultimately replaced it. We'll reveal all these answers on next week's episode. Good luck. And that brings us to the end of another week of Valve news. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more new content coming sometime next week, as long as everything goes smoothly. I'm looking at you, Glenn. Bye for now.